Hey guys, my name's Creed. Welcome back to Headed North. Today we got something pretty cool going on. Yeah?
You got a package.
I got a package.
You said north, right?
Yeah.
Sorry, here, here, and here. It's in the back.
What? What is this? Let's go check this out. All right, guys. Well, we got a package. So let's open it up. The MATHEWS VXR. That is cool. I bet you weren't expecting that in a Hoyt box, but that's what you get when you buy something on eBay. So anyways, guys, this is the MATHEWS VXR, and this is my new bow. So we're gonna get it set up, and I'm just gonna tell you a little bit more about this bow throughout this whole video. So thanks for tuning in. Let's dive in. The VXR actually came out in 2020, which is like 4 years ago now. But ever since it came out, it has caught my attention, and it's just really always been a bow that I've wanted to get. MATHEWS is obviously a really trusted brand. Of course, they're made here in the USA, and they always seem to put out very high quality products. So on the one that I got, it actually does come with a QAD MATHEWS drop away rest, which is really nice because it helps for tuning and accuracy. Also, this is the 28-inch axle-to-axle variant of the VXR, so it's nice and compact. I don't know if you guys can tell, but it's pretty small. It's not all that large, which is just great for hunters, you know, trying to get into tight spots up in trees or in ground blinds. It just makes it a little easier to get into those spots and hopefully make the connection. So anyways, now that I'm done talking about the bow and why I got it, let's personalize it a little bit. First of all, the switch weights that are on this bow right now are for 85% let off and a 28-inch draw length. I have a 30-inch draw length, so I'm gonna need some new switch weights. Let's put these on. So these here switch weights actually go right there. So this one right here is the old one, that's the new one, and this one's gonna change my draw length to 30 and the let off to 85. Actually, no, that says 80. 80% let off. With the new switch weights, all you gotta do is line up those two holes with that hole and that hole. Just like that, we've got the new switch weights on there, so let's test out the draw length. That's a little bit better. Dang, that's sick. That's so cool. I'm gonna have so much fun with this bow. So now that I do have the switch weights on there, I think it's about time that I put an arrow in here and start tuning it. Hey guys, really quickly, I just wanted to interrupt the video and say thank you for 1,000 subscribers. That's kind of mind-blowing, to be honest. I didn't expect us to hit 1,000 subscribers this quickly. It kind of just took off at one point. Me and Creed both have actually been really surprised with all the growth that's happened recently, and like I said, we're just super excited that we finally hit 1,000 subscribers. It's a pretty cool milestone, so thank each and every one of you for being a subscriber and watching our videos from day one. So thank you very much. There's obviously more videos to come, so let's get back to this one. Welcome to my archery shop. Well guys, this is early stages, of course. I don't have walls, but I do have concrete. I didn't pour it, it's been here forever. But yeah, I'm gonna turn this into some sort of an archery something. It'll be fun, so you guys will see in the future. Anyways, let's get to shooting. First of all, I'd like to shout out my future self for building this paper tuner here. So I just made this out of a bunch of scrap wood, got a roll of paper, slapped it on there, and now we've got a paper tuner. Now this one is gonna be a lot better than the one that I've used in one of my past videos. I'll have that video up here somewhere. You can go watch it, but this one is way safer and way better. Stay tuned, I'll probably show you a video of how I made this in the future. I'd like to take a moment to properly thank this bow for lasting me 3 years. The reason why I have this thing out here so I can get the stabilizer and the sight and slap that on my new bow. And guys, for paper tuning, you don't need to be that far away. All you're trying to gauge is just how much your arrow is moving while it's in the air. So guys, without further ado, let's get strapped up here and shoot this bow for the first time. I legitimately have not shot this thing yet, and I'm really excited. I keep hearing all the time from, you know, whatever, YouTubers and retailers like, Mathews bows, the smoothest thing on planet Earth. You'll never go back to anything else after you shoot a Mathews. So we're gonna find out if that's true or if they're just Mathews fanboys. But I don't care either way. I'm kind of nervous for no reason at all, but we're gonna go ahead and take the first shot. Okay, well that felt really cool. I definitely slapped the trigger on that, so feel free to roast me in the comments. We're gonna shoot again so I can recover. I'd like to just say that I haven't shot my bow, being my other bow, in probably a month and a half, maybe 2. So that would be the reason why I've kind of gotten a little rusty. Here goes shot number 2. Let's hope that this is a little bit better. Then we'll go take a look at the paper. There we go. That felt a lot better. Let's go take a look at the paper. As we can see here, looks like we're consistently tailing down and to the left. So it looks like our tip of the arrow is hitting right there, but then see the fletchings and the back of the arrow kind of drags this way. So we want to fix that. Step 1, of course, get your tools. Too small. Got to go run and get some tools. There we go. So on the rest here, you see this Allen bolt. We got to loosen that, and then we can adjust the side-to-side movement of the rest. Okay, so as you can see, we've got it dialed down. We still got a little bit of left tear there, so we worked on it. Don't mind those couple, those were bad. But we worked on it, and we worked on it, and we got to there. So our point and our fletchings are straight. So that's what we want to see. The sight I have here is the TrueGlow Veros, and I know it's not the top of the line sight, but who cares? It's served me well for about a year now, so I'm gonna keep using it. Now that we've got this bow paper tuned, I think it's time we sight it in and go have some fun. In conclusion, guys, the Mathews VXR it's a pretty awesome bow. I'm super excited to be using this thing here in the fall, hopefully get a deer with it. I'm really impressed with just how smooth this bow shoots and it just feels amazing. So I'm really excited to be using it. If you're looking to get one of these, you don't have to take my word for it, but I will say it's a great bow. And it's also not the most expensive model that Mathews produces. So I think it's a good alternative for a lot of hunters that want the high quality product of Mathew, but also don't want to spend $2,000 on their best bow. So I think it's a great bow. Like I said, I'm excited to use it. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments, and I'll see you guys in the next Headed North episode. Thanks for watching.